Hello everyone, my name is Joe and welcome to another edition of Joe's Technology. This is a short one. Today I'm playing Skyrim, and Skyrim's a great game. It's basically, swords and sorcery in its own little world. It's very similar to what you might have enjoyed in, say, World of Warcraft, with the exception that you're playing by yourself instead of playing with other people. And if you've ever met I'm trying to be nice, but there are some unpleasant people in World of Warcraft. It's just not as much fun as it used to be. I'm having more fun with the community that I find in other games these days. Different attitude, different frame of mind. Oh well. Now, it's 2014, so I'm a bit of a Johnny-come-lately to Skyrim. It's been out for a while, and now I kind of wish I'd picked it up sooner. I mean, I bought it. It was sitting in my Steam library all this time, but because of my schedule and the things that I have to do, responsibilities are a terrible thing, so don't ever be in a hurry to grow up. I haven't been able to play it until just now, but my goodness, what a great game. And it's also immense. As you can see, there are all kinds of things to explore and find, and these are just the things that come in the game by default. So I haven't added anything to this. There are add-ons that allow you to hit more quick travel points, but I'm not using one. This is just what it comes with normally. So it's a big world, and there are lots of things to explore, and as a result, you do a lot of running, and you can take a follower with you, like my good friend Inigo here, and not Inigo Montoya, so I assume he's not out for revenge for anybody, but who knows. So I'll run around and Inigo follows me, but sometimes he gets lost, because if you go to a stable and you buy a horse, and well, he runs on his own feet behind you, and he can't keep up with the horse, and he gets lost, and then you gotta go find him. It's very annoying. And this happens with all of my followers. Or rather, I should say it did, until I came across this add-on, which I thought I would share. If you've never heard of it, there's an add-on called Conjure Ethereal Horse. And it does exactly what you would think. It conjures a horse. Now, normally, horses cost about 1,000 gold for the starting horse in Skyrim, and the horse can die. Oh, and as you can see, not only do I get a horse, but my follower gets a horse. Now notice he's just standing there staring at me blankly. Well, there's an additional add-on which gives him the intelligence to know to ride. However, by default, he's just standing there, so if I just move a little bit and force the other horse to follow me, because it's programmed automatically to follow, then all of a sudden my follower says, hey, wait a minute, I should be on that horse. Now we can ride and enjoy our adventures together, and I don't have to worry about this guy not keeping up and getting lost. Also, because this is a conjurable mount, I don't have to worry about where I left it. Have you ever gone into a dungeon, playing Skyrim, and you're like, great, where did I leave the horse? Or the horse got attacked by something and ran away, and you have to figure out where it ran to, or it was killed. I've had instances where, the terrain is really well modeled, where I'll just be going along, and then all of a sudden I find there's a place that is very high, and suddenly I'm falling off a little cliff or something. Here, we'll do one here, just for kicks. Because this is an ethereal mount, this mount can't die. And once I get off the mount anyways, it's just going to despawn, and I'll summon another one. So, there it goes. No muss, no fuss. Oh, whoops. I thought it dissolved. It'll dissolve now. Here we go. I just have to walk away from it. There we go. Oh, poor Inigo. His horse dissolved while he was riding it. Well, that's alright. He's a durable guy. By the way, Inigo is an add-on also, so he's definitely worth the download. You'll find that he has a lot of dialogue and other features that make him a pretty good companion, so he's my particular favorite. So we have fun with our cat adventures together. Alright, so where do you get these? Here, I'll show you. Alright, now we're back out at Steam, which is where we're going to find the add-ons that I just demonstrated. So the easiest way is to simply look up Skyrim within the Steam store. If you scroll down through Skyrim, there will be a link to the Steam Workshop. The workshop is where Steam will have all the add-ons that are appropriate for this particular game. As you can see, it indicates, alright, you're in the Skyrim section of the workshop, so that we will be able to look things up. So the very first thing we want is we want to add the ethereal horses to our game. So, I mean, these don't come with the game by default, and the followers don't normally ride the horses, although in retrospect this really should have been a game feature, but that's okay. We have mods to take care of these things. So we'll say Conjure Ethereal Horse. I don't actually, remember the name of it, but that should be close enough. So let's say, oh, here we go. Conjure Rideable Ethereal Horse spell. Alright, so that's the actual name of the add-on. So you can simply type that in to the Steam Workshop and you'll be able to find this. Oh, as the picture notes, you're actually getting it from a tuning stone once it's loaded into the game. The tuning stone will sell you the spell for about 5,000 gold, so that this isn't just like a giveaway. You actually have to put a little bit of effort into getting it, but it's absolutely worth the investment because you get your horse plus a follower's horse, and they can never die or get lost. The annoyance that you save alone is worth it. Oh, and this is what the tuning stone looks like. We'll go back and we'll take a look at it in just a moment. Not only that, but you can choose the appearance of your horse. Now, I was riding around the default, which is ethereal, which is my personal favorite. But it could also be ice, fire, storm, purple haze, or just plain shadow. And as you can see, you can have your horse look one way and your followers can look another. So you don't have to have both horses look the same way at the same time. Oh, and downloading the add-on is as easy as simply clicking that you want to subscribe to it. So the next time your client loads up, it'll check your subscriptions, and if it sees an add-on that's listed as subscribed that it doesn't have, it'll download it automatically. Or if an update has come out to that add-on and you don't have the most current version, it will update it to be able to get that for you. Now all this does is add the ethereal horse to the game. That doesn't automatically make it so that the followers know how to ride it. So we have to get a... oh, plus it only adds one. In order to have two horses for a follower, so that you have one extra for a follower, I should say, there's another mod called... yes, you'll never guess what this one does. Yes, very cryptically named. Horses for followers. Oh. But you know what? Here, let's sort by relevance. For some reason, I type in horses for followers and I get all kinds of crud. If I click relevance, it's the very first thing that comes up. What Horses for Followers does is allows you to have a second horse. As you can see here, rather than the ethereal horse, these are just normal ones. So you could actually go to a stable and now purchase a second horse that will be for your follower only. And as such, the game will recognize it as being owned by whatever your current follower is. That's why when you saw me conjure the second horse, when I walked up to it, it gave me the option to steal it, because it's not considered to be mine. That way the follower is happy enough to get up on it. However, all this does is add a second horse to the game. So first we added an ethereal horse. Now we make sure that there are two of them, because the Horses for Followers mod takes care of that. So now we still need to be able to tell the game it's alright for them to ride it. So, let's see. There's one more mod that you need to subscribe to called Better Followers. And as you can see, it even says here, Better Follower Improvements. And it's specifically designed to complement the Horses for Followers plugin. Basically, this mod here is the intelligence that tells the followers to get up on the horse. And so you simply click on this and choose subscribe also. Now there's one last thing, and this happened to me. I downloaded all three of these add-ons, and then I was surprised that they didn't work. Or rather, I should say, I was able to conjure my ethereal horse. In fact, I was able to conjure two of them, one for me and one for my follower. that was no problem. But then when I ran around, the follower just followed behind the horses and would never get on the darn horse, and it drove me nuts. Until I realized, aha, I know what this is. It has to do with the load order. So here we are back at Skyrim. This is the loading screen, and I've chosen to, well, you know what, just in case you don't know where this is. So here we have Skyrim, and it'll give you the option of going to data files. These are the add-ons that have come down from the Steam Workshop for the Skyrim section. And I have a few different ones that I've selected. But as you can see, here's the Conjure Ethereal Horse spell. So here we've added the horse. Once that horse is in place, we add a second horse for a follower. And then just to keep them from getting into trouble, all the way at the bottom is better follower improvements, where the intelligence says, if there is an ethereal, as you can see, I've been playing Skyrim too long, a better ethereal horse, and that there's a second one specifically for the follower, ride it. I found out the hard way that when the add-on downloaded based on, I don't know, just random chance, it ended up loading before either one of these. So the followers would wake up and their logic would start, and they'd say, I should ride horses. Oh, I don't have a horse. All right, I don't care. And so they would never get on the horse, and they would just run around. So what order they're loaded matters. They have to already have their horses in place, and it probably doesn't make a difference with these other ones, but just to keep them out of trouble, I load them last so that I can just go ahead and get it. So run better follower improvements as the very last thing. Run ethereal horses first. Put conjure writable, horses for followers after that, and you shouldn't have any problems. And you should be able to do exactly what you see me do. Okay, since I didn't demonstrate where it is that the horse spell will be once the game has the add-ons loaded in the appropriate order, let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm back in Skyrim, and where we need to be is, let's see, here we go, Whiterun. Specifically the Whiterun stables. So I'll just fast travel to Whiterun. Today, computer. Alright, so here we are at the Whiterun stables. Sure, they'll happily sell me one of their expensive horses and that dies and runs away, or charges into battle against dragons and gets roasted. Tell me if this sounds familiar. But here's the new thing, the ethereal horse tuning stone. So I can just activate it, and it says, are you sure? Do you want an additional horse for your follower? Well, yes! That's the whole point of downloading this thing. And now I can choose my horse types. Here, I'll choose a different one. Here, I'll go with a fire horse for me, and he'll ride a storm horse. Oh, you can also change your horse speed. This alone makes it worth the 5,000 gold. Yeah, normally you get your regular horse, and it's like, it's not much faster than walking. Well, alright, running, but it's really not that fast of a horse, so I'll just set it to fast. I never use anything less than that. Oh, and one other silly thing I can demonstrate here. Many spells in Skyrim allow for dual casting. Well, the ethereal horse spell, you can dual cast it if you really want to, but it doesn't do anything. This is what you end up with. Whoops. Oh, I have to have someplace where there's enough area to cast this spell, since we're conjuring horses.
I can smell for miles. This air is invigorating.
This is, by the way, what makes Inigo such a great companion. Someone did incredible voice acting on him, and he's got a lot of voices. Well, or I should say one voice, but a lot of dialogue. And he feels like...
I cannot believe the Dragonborn is Khajiit, like me.
He feels more alive than the other very, very silent followers that have one or two things that they say, or they say nothing at all. He's definitely worth a download. Alright, there should be plenty of room here. Aha! And what do we have? What? Oh, it only did one of them, huh? Well, alright. If there was enough room, and this thing is a little finicky, sometimes you can dual cast and end up with 4 horses. It looks silly, but it actually does happen. Flaming horse. This is cooking my cat. If you want a horse on fire, you can. Or wearing metal
This
armor with
animal
an
is great
electrified
for
horse.
what I do not weigh very much.
He has so much dialogue. He is definitely worth a download. So here, I'll just pick a random weapon. Nice little mace. Or, oh, even better, a nice sword. And charge off into battle! And riding our ethereal horses that can never die. Oh, speaking of never dying, yeah, I mean, you can leap off cliffs with these things, and, well, they can't be killed. So, if you've ever accidentally run off oh, no. This is another add-on. Might as well show it to you. If you played Portal, particularly Portal 2, and you enjoyed it, yep, that's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, I know. Space.
This
Yeah.
land is very
Go to
pretty.
space.
Oh well. I'll leave the surprise for another day. This has been how to conjure ethereal horses, get your follower to ride them, and if you missed Portal 2,
Dressed like
to
this.
add a little Portal 2 to your Skyrim. Enjoy.